Welcome back. It's time now for the business day. The digital battlefield is intensifying with cybercriminals turning to artificial intelligence to make their attacks faster and more sophisticated. According to Fortinet Jamaica, they saw over 5 million cyber attack attempts during the first quarter of 2026. Deidre Thomas reports.
5.4 million, that's the number of cyber threats detected in Jamaica during the first quarter of 2026. The figure comes as the country recorded 46.7 million attempted cyber attack threats in 2025. The report also found that Jamaica recorded 7 million active scanning attempts during 2025, with 2 million recorded during the first quarter of 2026 alone. According to cybersecurity firm Fortinet, criminals are increasingly using artificial intelligence to automate attacks and impersonate executives.
The number may share a different story, but it's behind the numbers what counts. Because of artificial intelligence, the attackers are accelerating the threat actors are accelerating the type of attack. They're very clever, they're very stealthy, and also organizations do not have the technical controls in place to be able to recognize those type of attack, because we're moving ahead into the age of intelligence or artificial intelligence, but at the same time, the IT infrastructure has not kept up with the current need for cybersecurity.
While the number of attacks fluctuates from quarter to quarter, Senior Systems Engineering Manager Emmanuel Oscar says the nature of threats are often linked to major events. One such example, Hurricane Melissa.
So last year you experienced a hurricane.
Yes.
Right. So therefore, if I'm a threat actor, you're vulnerable, and I will take advantage of that situation because online scams, ransomware. And you saw that from the government advertisement to share with the community to be careful of the online. And it's not just here in Jamaica, but also the diaspora community that lives outside of Jamaica. So they do not get scammed as well. So then you may see an increase in activity, and then next quarter it drops.
Beyond the disruption to system and services, cyber attacks comes with a significant financial cost for businesses and governments.
So when we look at average cost of a breach, it's about between 5.5 mil and up in terms of cost for a typical data breach. In the Caribbean, that's global, but in the Caribbean, it tends to be higher. Why? Because our response time tend to lag and take longer. So therefore, the breach continues.
It's why the cybersecurity firm says organizations should treat cybersecurity as a continued process, investing not only in the technology, but in staff training. Deidre Thomas, TVJ News.
The JSC index advanced by 3,352 points today, while the junior market index declined by 4 points. The winners include Cygnus Real Estate Finance US dollar shares, Knutsford Express, Image Plus Consultants, First Rock Real Estate Investments, and Dolphin Cove. The losers include MPC Caribbean Clean Energy, Sagicor Real Estate X Fund, Access Financial Services, Consolidated Bakeries, and Cygnus Credit Investments, a teen stocks traded firm. And at the end of foreign exchange trading, banks and cambios were selling the US dollar for an average $159.14. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $113.52. The pound is going for $215.87, while the euro is selling for an average $180.74. And that's it for the Business Day. News from overseas after the break.